everybody, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got kind of a combo going on, this one and the next one, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna publish it. I'll deal with that later. But what we've got is a cup noodle that I got in Shoreline, North Seattle area at a place called Asian Family Market. And this is Uni President's One More Cup, and this is seafood flavor. This comes from Taiwan. So I'm stoked on that. Went over there to see if I could scope out some Lunar New Year stuff. There was a lot of stuff there, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I wanted to get a new lantern. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, up there. If it would catch up. Yeah, I got a lantern. It's kind of dusty. I want a new one. So, but anyways, I'm also reviewing this, and this is Ramen Bay, and they've got their classic seafood and vegetable mix. These are ramen toppings, and they're really quite good. I haven't tried this one. I've tried the vegetable, and I have that one almost every night on my dinner, and it's really good. So we'll see how the seafood one is. We've got a noodle block, dropping that in. We've got this dry sachet, which I think is going to be veggies and stuff. So let's throw the veggies and stuff in. Yep, there's vegetable and seafood and powder. And then we have where did the goo go? There the goo. Gotta have the goo. We need some scissors, which we have. And so, oh boy. Oh boy. So squirt that on in too. And it will be a seafood feast. So you're probably like, how are you gonna do these ramen toppings and stuff and keep it separate? Well, you'll see. If you're even asking that, all 5 of you who are watching this, I don't know. Okay, so here is a cup, here is this cup, and then we got this. This is the seafood mix, the Ramen Bay seafood mix right there. So I'm going to put that in here. There's multiple ways, there's a couple ways to do it. I could just dump it in here and have it go, but I want them separate. And I don't want to do another whole episode. So I figured I would do it the way I'm going to do it here. So there's that. And then you just can add some water directly to the topping. So what I'll do is I'll mix those in. There we go. And it takes 3 minutes on both. So there you have, I don't know, it. So it is February 8th, 2024, where I'm at least. And the big Supreme Court, whether Trump is eligible to run, being a insurrection enthusiast, I don't know that he will or not, but the Supreme Court was talking a lot about it, you know. And during oral arguments, they kept throwing out the whole, well, if individual states can do it, it'll be like, you know, a thing. So, well, what if, you know, I don't know. It's like they pick a thing, they go with it, and they don't mess around, you know? It's like, I had a tennis ball. My dog took it away. Well, we're going to rule on the constitutionality of your dog taking away your tennis ball. We're not going to rule on, well, if your dog was going to take your tennis ball, then we find that if a cat takes your tennis ball, that's bad too. No, we're just going with the dog. We're going with this. So I think that's kind of more how it works. So we'll see. Honestly, yeah, it should be a weird deal. Other news is that Biden had some documents. He gave them up, like, happily. So they're going to get ticked off Yeah. I think one of the people that I was listening to that talked about it said it best. You can't do rulings and judgments based on if a particular political party is going to disagree with it, with the possibility that people are going to lose their minds. Let them lose their minds. They'll wake up tomorrow. So that's the way I see it. So there you go. I did not expect to be home today. I have incredibly horrible back pain. I've been doing a lot of walking, and by a lot of walking, last week I walked 65 miles in 4 days. This week, much less because I was sore, and today I woke up and I could barely walk. Like my back was locked up, my feet hurt, my legs hurt. So I didn't go out walking. But it's nice. It's cloudy. It's gray, which is really easy for me to see out there. And I'm bummed. I'm honestly quite bummed. I didn't want to be home doing this today. But I'm home doing this today, so that's cool. And going to try some cool new stuff. So, yeah. All right. So here is our toppings. They've hydrated. Look, at least it looks as though they've hydrated quite well. And here is our one more cup. I've only seen this once. I've seen it before, but I've only had another one from this range from Taiwan, and it was a kimchi variety. But this is their seafood variety, so we will give this a try. Sounds like it's a seafood flavor variety. Yippee. About as expected. A little shrimp in there. Not bad. Shrimp's alright. Light broth. It's good. Alright. Let's put, this is a quarter cup before hydrating it of the ramen based stuff. And that's a lot of stuff in there. You've got vegetables, there's corn. Hydrated well. And here is Narutomaki. Yeah. Now the one thing I like about having extra vegetables is it does flavor the broth as well. A little bit. So, yeah, not a bad cup, and the toppings are great. So, happy. You can go to theramenbay.com to find their stuff. In the review that will be on www.theramenraider.com, you'll be able to see it. And I did an unboxing, so you'll be able to see it in there too. And thanks to Jonathan over there for sending over samples. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to Ramen Conqueror Picky. He was in an article, a nice article, by the Korea Herald recently, and he had some nice things to say. He's like, he's a trip. He's over in South Korea. And he's a huge instant noodle enthusiast. I think he just does South Korean varieties. Anyways, let's see what to add to this. He did this article, and he mentioned me in it. And it's quote was really interesting. He's like, yeah, so I thought it was neat, and I found this guy in his blog, The Ramen Raider, and I thought we needed a Hans Lenish in South Korea, so I decided to be him. It's like, whoa, wait a second. Don't I get royalties? But he was a school teacher, and he quit his job, and now he does what I do. So I'm honored, humbled, and glad I could be a part of, fueling his passion for the noodle. Rotato. All right, thanks for watching. The next one you're going to see is this one from Marishon. It's their wonton ramen noodle soup, hot and spicy, and this is something new. I guess they had it before, and now they've brought it back, and we'll talk about that on the next episode. I'm going to microwave this up, and yeah. So this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.